Over the past few months, I've been working on a series of essays that collectively I call the Enclosure of Spirit. And in the first essay in that series, I looked at the way that forests in the Kiso Valley of central Japan were taken over and came under the control of the imperial government at the time, the Meiji government. So really looking at material conditions and how those can be captured. That's sort of a story that's inherent and fundamental to capitalism, taking control of resources and transforming them from diverse and complex sets of ecological relationships into fairly simple data points and singular commodities, in this case timber, that can then be used for different projects. In the second essay, I extend that argument and think about psychological enclosure, what we might call psychological enclosure. So the ways that within capitalism, emotions and psychological states of being and attention and these sorts of things have also begun to be enclosed, to be captured and controlled and packaged and sold back to us. Here we can think specifically about social media platforms and the ways that those have come to dominate social life and political life, emotional life, and all sorts of different aspects of human experience, and have brought them under the rubric of capitalist logics of commodification and profit seeking. So in the third essay that I'm currently working on, I try to push this a little bit further and ask a deeper and I think more provocative question. What is it that cannot be enclosed in capitalism or through capitalism, through those techniques? And what I'm starting to land on is really parts of the human experience that lay in the realm of the spiritual or lay in the realm of consciousness. And so here I'm thinking specifically about recent work in consciousness studies, and a lot of this was captured by Annika Harris in a audiobook series that she released called Lights On, that really looked at or questioned the idea of consciousness as fundamental to the universe, not something that's produced as an effect of our brains, but that's fundamental and that is really just the deep root of actual being, what it means to be or what that experience is like. And so when we look at that sort of thing, that is a sort of ground from which we might think differently about what capitalism can or cannot capture. And so that's where I'm focusing on this third essay. I would love to hear your thoughts about what in your experience is not enclosable by capitalism. What can you point to, and where can we sort of build new ways of being? So I'd love to see your comments here, or you can go over to Substack and check it out. That's at ericjcunningham.substack.com.